All right, everybody, welcome back. If you're still with me, hey, consider hitting that like button. Give us a subscribe. Leave me a comment telling me what your favorite kind of waffles are. That's how I know you've made it this far in the video. Next up, we're going to do our AEW Rampage review. It kicked off with Excalibur Taz, Ricky Starks, and Chris Jericho all on commentary, and kicked off with a match Adam Cole, baby, with his entourage versus Trent Beretta with his entourage. So a lot of people outside the ring in this one. This was pretty quality match as you would expect from Adam Cole and Trent. There was a lot that was going on. There was a lot of outside fighting, a lot of outside interference between the two factions. Uh, the match ends when there's a giant brawl outside, and Adam Cole hits a low blow. Shout out to Travo. That's been Adam Cole's gimmick. Uh, Adam Cole hits the low blow and wins with the boom. Uh, I didn't like the end of this match. This was a great match, and it was soured. And this has been happening a lot in AEW lately. So I want them to right the ship. I really do. I'm a true fan. But good matches end in crap finishes, and I don't think Adam Cole needed to hit a low blow here to put Trent away. I think Trent should have went away, with just the boom. But that sets up the mixed tag match we have next week on Dynamite. We have Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. Tune into mine and Travo's Dynamite review to find out what happens in that match. Next up, we had Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez promo package. They're just pretty much talking crap on each other. They're going to have a match at some point. It'll probably be a good match. Both these ladies, pretty upper tier of the women's indie scene for years. Should be good. Next up, we had another match. Shawn Spears with Wardlow taking on Andrew Everett, who I actually know a lot about. I follow him on Twitter. He does crazy like high spots. Shawn Spears wins pretty convincingly here with a C4. Man, he continues, no matter what he does, to be my least favorite wrestler. I don't get it. I used to like Shawn Spears. When he was the 10 guy, man, I ate it up. I thought he could be NXT champion. But now he's just far down on my totem pole. Like, he's almost got go away heat with me, for real. He cuts a promo afterwards, which I hated. The only good part about the promo, and I know Shawn Spears is getting way too much airtime from this podcast, but this has to be said. My favorite part about the Shawn Spears promo is people were chanting for Wardlow, and that is amazing. I'm so happy about that. Wardlow, Wardlow. Yeah, screw Shawn Spears. I hope he gets 10 GTSs next week against CM Punk. The promo was pretty much just him talking crap about CM Punk. He's not going to win that match. And hopefully next week Travo is going to sing, "Look in my eyes." Had to do it. Next up, we had the acclaimed music video. We were promised this on Dynamite, and I was wondering if it was scrapped because we didn't get it, but no, we got it here. If you haven't seen it, check it out online. It's pretty good. I'm interested to see what Travo thinks about the acclaimed music video. We'll have to talk about it on the Dynamite review. Then we had, after a commercial break, we had 6 women tag team action playa. And listen, man, like, I understand you're trying to get all these women that you're trying to build up into big stars on the card. But first of all, 2 things. You don't give them entrances. When they came back from commercial, they were already in the ring, which Rampage is not a live show. It's an edited show. So I can understand, we'll cut off the entrances to save time, but just don't have the match. Literally just don't have the match. So no entrances and far too less exposure for each lady. They tried to get their shit in, as we say in the biz. But the match was okay. it ramped up into another gear. After the commercial break, it was actually pretty good. Chris Statlander becomes the legal woman, and she cleans house. Uh, she puts the spider crab on Penelope and just bends her back. Like, Penelope must be the most flexible person I've ever seen, because like this would have broke my back. If I would have taken this move from Chris Statlander, my back would be broken. I would never be able to compete again. It would be terrible. Stats about the win. But Layla Hirsch, this is building their feud, of course. Statlander and Layla Hirsch tags herself in. They draw, which is, the downfall of all face teams. She gets rolled up by the Bunny, and the Bunny gets the roll-up win. The winning team, I didn't tell you who the teams were. The winning team was the Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose. And, of course, Statlander, Hirsch, and Red Velvet was their tag partner. I gotta hand it to the women, but it was a pretty good match after the commercial break, and then another crap finish. Just don't have it, or have a tag match. Don't include these other women. Don't include Nyla Rose and Red Velvet. In my opinion, just have a tag match and have this finish. We'll see. I have faith in AEW. I think they'll recover. Just been a down couple of episodes. Next up, we had a Men of the Year promo. I have Man of the Year promo on the notes, but it's Men of the Year. Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky. Dan Lambert surprisingly doesn't say a whole lot in this promo. They want a shot at Sammy for the TNT Championship. Hey guys, how about you think a little higher? Don't you want to face Hangman? You would be the perfect opponents for Hangman to run through in like back-to-back weeks. And they would be good matches. I would really like to see them. So that's pretty much all. They just want to face Sammy. They'll probably face him. Then we had a Ricky Starks promo from commentary. Excalibur set him up to talk about something else. But he just goes off on a tangent. Talks crap about Jay Lethal interrupting the match between Powerhouse Hobbs and Dante Martin on Dynamite last week. And then Jay Lethal comes out and retorts he wants the FTW Championship, not because it's a sanctioned title in AEW, which it isn't. It is not recognized as a legal title, but he just wants it because it means something to Ricky. So that's going to be a good match. Jay Lethal, though, he's a small fish in a big pond in AEW, man. I don't know. What did WWE have no interest in signing Jay Lethal? Because that really does break my heart. He could be a great addition to the Raw or SmackDown roster. He doesn't even have to go through NXT. I think he's on legend status in the wrestling world. I think he's earned it. He should have just been teleported up on main roster, having great matches with AJ Styles. That would have been my plan for him. Instead, he's facing Ricky Starks for the FTW Championship. We'll see. We'll see how that continues. Oh, man, it's my favorite part of the Rampage review, because we had a Mark Henry interview. He just interviews Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Christian Cage. Sexy Evil Uno was with Johnny Hungy and Alex Gold. That's an in-joke, mine and Travo, because, John Silver instead of Alex Reynolds, Alex Gold. It just makes more sense that way. Hopefully somebody from AEW sees this and we make it happen. Mark Henry gets his catchphrases over, and the crowd's really into it. Both shows had a great crowd. I just want to say, y'all wrestling fans, y'all the truth. So we had the match. Jurassic Express, they're the tag team champions versus John Silver and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order. This was a good match. I will say, I have to take it down a notch, because I do really love Jungle Boy and Jurassic Express, but since on their build to the championship, they just haven't been putting on their best matches. They're capable of so much more. I don't know why that is. Maybe they're putting too much pressure on themselves. I hope that's not the case. If they are putting too much pressure on themselves, stop it. You're great. You can put on great matches. So, They get the win with their finisher, but a great performance from Johnny Hungy and Alex Gold. They 2 years ago they were the bottom of the barrel as far as jobbers, and they're having tag title matches on a nationally televised show. Fantastic. But Jurassic Express retain, and they celebrate as we go, as we fade to black. So, you know, consensus on the forums online is this wasn't a very strong Friday for wrestling, but I thoroughly enjoyed both shows. So, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and tune in to mine and Travo's Dynamite review this next week. But this has been Cream, and hey, we'll see you next time.